guys, what's up? And welcome back. In today's video, we are gonna check out some new information regarding Season 7, including the balance changes, the release of Mythic Ghost, and a new event which there are gonna be some reveals happening and more. So guys, definitely make sure to watch the full video, and with that being said, here we go. Okay, so let's start with the buffs and nerfs, or I should actually say buffs and 2 nerfs. So first over here we do have a nerf to the MG42 LMG. So in MP they increased the bullet spread for the first few bullets while ADSing after sliding. For BR, the damage was decreased from 22-19-18 to 22-19-15, so 3 on the third. And they increased the vertical recoil pattern while continuously firing as well. Then we do have a buff for the M13. So the upper chest and arms damage multipliers were increased from 1 to 1.06. The M13 is definitely climbing up in terms of the ranks, especially in Season 7. Then we do have a pretty significant buff to the FFAR-1 assault rifle. So the upper arms multiplier was increased by a big amount from 1 to 1.17. That definitely seems pretty significant. Then we do have a buff to the ASVAL. So the base bullet speed was increased by 100 meters per second to 550, and the hit flinch was reduced from 0.8 to 0.7. Then we do have a buff for the AK-117. So the ADS movement speed has been increased from 2.85 meters per second to 3.09 meters per second. I don't think the AK-117 really needed a buff, however it is getting another legendary weapon in the upcoming season, so that's probably why it did end up getting buffed. Anyway, so the Peacekeeper got some buffs as well, so the damage range has been increased from 13.5 at 2340 to 13.5 2640, so 3 on the second range. Then we do have an LK buff, so the bullet impact has been increased and the base ADS bullet spread has been decreased as well. For the EM2, the damage has been increased from 36 32 22 to 36 32 23, so nothing crazy, 1 on the third, nothing crazy there. Then we do have an FR556 buff, so the ADS time has been decreased by 20 milliseconds and the bullet impact has been increased as well. Next up we do have a Bison buff, so the base ADS bullet spread has been decreased, and for the large caliber ammo attachment they removed the damage range debuff. Then we do have the MAC-10 SMG, where the chest multiplier has been increased by 0.1, now being 1.1, previously being 1. And then finally for weapons, we do have an LMG being the Hades, so the hit flinch has been decreased to 0.6, previously being 0.9, and for the crossbar attachment, the ADS bullet spread debuff has been decreased from 15% to 6%. So okay, that's all the weapons, and now let's check out equipment, classes, and perks and stuff like that. So first here we have a buff to the Death Machine, so they increase the body part multipliers, and the upper and lower arm multipliers have been increased from 1 to 1.2. Then we do have a buff to the Gravity Spikes, so they slightly increase the recharge speed. And then for the munitions box, they slightly increase the recharge speed. And then for the misdirection device, the activation energy needed has been reduced. Then we do have a nerf to the Shark RC, so the activation score has been increased from 450 to 490. And then finally we do have a buff to the Fast Recover perk, so they increase the recovery rate from 35% to 40%. Now to note, these changes come to us officially from the Chinese version of the game. However, there are actually some more additional changes which were compiled from in-game stats and not from the official patch notes. So let's check these out, and please note that these may vary to what we actually end up getting in the new season. So for the M16, its bullet impact was increased. For the AK-47, its bullet impact was also increased. increased. The ASM-10's bullet impacts was also increased. For the ICR-1, its damage range was adjusted, so they ended up adding a new damage range, plus they also nerfed its bullet impact. The Man-O-War's bullet impact was increased. For the KN-44, its bullet impact was decreased. For the DRH, its bullet impact was increased. Now as for the Peacekeeper, its damage range was adjusted according to the testing, unlike in the patch notes where it said it was buffed. So according to this, they added a new damage range. So now it is 0, 11, 13.5, 23, 40. Next up, as for the M13, it looks like it is getting some additional changes as well. So its damage was decreased by 1 on the first, and its bullet impact was increased. The EM2 also has one additional change, which is the bullet impact has been increased. So again guys, these changes come to us from in-game stats out of the Chinese Season 7 test server, so please keep in mind the official Chinese patch notes and the in-game stats version may vary to what we actually end up receiving in Season 7, so please again keep that in mind. Either way though guys, definitely give me your thoughts on these changes down below, and now let's move on some more. So as you guys know, Mythic Ghost was finally revealed to us last week, and well, he looks super cool. But now we actually finally know when he will be arriving in the game, and that looks to be towards the beginning of August on the 2nd at 5 PM PT. So not too far away at all, just over a week away. So guys, let me know in the comments, based on what you have seen so far, are you going to be going after him or are you going to set the straw out? Let me know in the comments. Next up, Tencent's China Joy event is scheduled to be taking place from the 22nd of July to the 29th. This event is going to feature Call of Duty Mobile alongside other titles including Delta Force, Need for Speed Mobile, Dungeon Fighter, and other titles as well. So perhaps we can expect some new content to be revealed at this event. And if they do reveal anything new, I'll be sure to cover it right here. So definitely stay tuned to the channel. Next up, it finally looks like we know when the Mythic Fennec Ascended will be returning to the game. So according to the in-game configuration files, it will be returning on the 26th of July and it will be removed on the 30th of August. Please keep in mind this info is coming to us from the configuration files, so it is subject to change. If anything does change, I'll let you guys know. Now moving on to our final topic of the day, Doc's Gunfight and Duel is returning in Season 7 to the map rotation on the 28th of August. So yeah, that is a bunch of upcoming content, changes, and balances for the new season, which of course is Season 7. So guys, again, give me your thoughts down below, and well, with that being said guys, thank you so much for watching, and well, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!